Alex, what would you say is your favorite movie franchise out of them all?
Marvel.
Okay, you were not supposed to say that.
Star Wars.
What are the chances of that? Oh my god. Because today we're doing a movie reaction to Dune. Your first time reaction to Dune.
So Star Wars.
My second time watching Dune.
Star Wars.
Are you following? Second time. First time.
Second time?
First time.
Second time.
No. Second.
Third time?
Whoa.
Okay.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to a brand new movie reaction. Today we're doing a movie reaction to Dune Part 1. Now, before we get started, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. And check out some of my other videos. So this is Dune Part 1. I saw this movie back in 2021 when it first came out in theaters. Back then, I didn't know anything about Dune. People were just hyping it up. People were really excited about it. So me and two of my other friends went to go see it in IMAX. I remember, I had some opinions about it. I remember I saw it. Since then, I have audiobooked the whole book. And then I went to go see Part 2. So I've already seen Part 2. Dune Part 2 movie review is out on the channel. We will do a movie reaction in a couple months whenever it's available for at-home streaming. This is your first time in Dune. This is Dune.
This is my first time. This is what Star Wars is ripped off of. Is that what I heard? Or
people do say that.
Yeah,
People do say that.
Okay.
People do say that. Yeah, because the book came out in like the 60s,
yeah,
and then George Lucas made Star Wars in the 70s.
Also based on like a desert planet kind of thing.
I guess since you have that in mind, it will be interesting to like watch this, and you will see potentially some similarities. And
It's to be honest, that's kind of the extent to what I've heard. Like I really have had zero spoilers for I have no clue.
No clue.
Like what anything is about, like who any of the characters are or anything like that. So
Yeah, that's great.
I heard it was slow at times. So
I mean, we'll see. We'll see.
Just kick me or something. Like
I've only seen it once in theaters. It's gonna be my second time watching it. I now have the knowledge of the whole book. The first time when I went to it, I had no idea what Dune was, but now I have knowledge of the book, so it'll be interesting to rewatch this and see what's up. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started.
At nightfall, the spice harvesters land. Their cruelty to my people is all I've known.
Drax.
But one day, by imperial decree, they were gone.
Alex, I would also like to apologize to you that we're watching this movie on a shitty monitor. This is one of those movies that is meant to be seen on the greatest screen ever.
It's fine.
Suppressors be.
Who will our next oppressors be? Dune. Part 1.
So Zendaya is now done. She's done the movie. That's it. Is that what I heard too? Okay.
Oh, you heard that she's not in, she's
Yeah.
not in the movie much?
Yeah. Timbo.
I forgot how skinny he is.
Is this in a galaxy far, far away too, or is this like?
It's in a galaxy.
If you want it, make me give it to you. Use the voice.
Mom, I just woke up.
Of course.
I don't tell you.
The glass can't hear you. Command me.
Jedi mind tricks. I mean, I can't be doing this the whole movie.
That's up to you. That's up to you.
Give me the water.
Ooh. I like that. I like that effect. Because I've seen this movie once, there's a bunch of things that I forgot. So some of the stuff is gonna be fresh.
Almost.
It didn't work.
Bene Gesserit skills take years to learn, Paul.
She moved it like 2 inches.
For the Fremen, spice is the sacred hallucinogen, which preserves life and brings enormous health benefits. Without spice, interstellar travel is impossible, making it
Interesting looking ship. What's up with these popcorn buckets I've been hearing about?
I couldn't get our hands on one for this reaction. We could have done a little test drive on it.
What?
Oscar!
Smile, Gurney.
I am smiling.
Thanos?
Thanos, yeah.
What?
3 guild navigators, a total of 1.46 million, 62 salaries round trip.
House Atreides shall immediately take control of Arrakis and serve as its steward.
It's open that whole thing just to say that one line.
Yeah, there was more written on that, right?
There is no call we do not answer. There is no faith that we betray. House Atreides accepts!
Atreides! Yay!
It's like Game of Thrones
Yeah.
/ Star Wars.
Yep. I did a trailer reaction to this movie, Dune Part 1. In that trailer reaction, I was like, I have no idea what Dune is. Watched the trailer, and my first thought was, so this is Game of Thrones and Star Wars together?
Is that like his dad? This is
Yes, so they're part of the Atreides family. Moon Knight is his dad. Wait, that's kind of cool. What? Yeah, you're right. There's some interesting ship designs here.
That's good though.
Duncan!
The advanced team.
Oh, Jason.
Yes, I'm going to
No,
Arrakis tomorrow.
Duncan. Duncan, Idaho.
Momoa.
The Fremen.
Whoa.
So I do find them. There you go. That's a good omen right there.
I saw you lying dead. Fallen in battle. Felt like if I had been there.
Well.
Dreams make good stories. But everything important happens when we're awake. Because that's when we make things happen. You want some muscle?
I did?
No.
You know he's gonna star in a live-action Minecraft movie next year?
He's in that, really?
Yep,
Okay.
yep, he's the star of it.
Oh,
Yep, he's the main guy. I have no idea.
you're not a crafter, huh?
Yeah, Alex is a big Minecraft guy, if you guys didn't know.
Some of these bowls we see
Father, I'm about to
everywhere.
ask to join Duncan.
You're the future of House Atreides.
And grandfather fought bulls for sport.
Yes.
Well,
Look where that got him.
I assume dead.
I'm making an alliance with the Fremen. That's what I've sent Duncan, Idaho to arrange. I wanted to be a pilot.
You never told me that.
what's up? Poe. Poe.
Alternate realities.
And if your answer is no, you'll still be the only thing I ever needed you to be. My son.
Nice.
Yeah, but who's gonna lead then? You know what I mean? His beard is magnificent, by the way.
That's great.
Yeah,
I'm,
he's got a great look in this movie. Yeah.
you're getting there.
Oh,
dude.
thanks. Thanks.
Choose your blade.
Had quite a day, Gurney. Give us a song instead.
Damn, bro. Relax.
That's so sick.
Shield tech, right? Yeah, these are great effects.
They can like use that as armor when they go fight.
Yeah.
Come on!
I have you.
I will look down, my lord. You to join me in death.
Will it be that bad?
You don't get it, do you? Your eyes. I need to see it in your eyes. You never met Harkonnens before. I have. They're not human. They're brutal.
An insane line delivered by him.
It's your boy.
Dave Bautista.
It's Jabba the Hutt.
Uncle, how can we let this happen? How can the Emperor take everything we've built?
Praetor's voice is rising. The Emperor is a jealous man. A dangerous, jealous man.
It's a great character reveal. Just insane visuals.
The Reverend Mother Geisel Moheim is here. She was my teacher at the Bene Gesserit school. She's now truthsayer to the Emperor himself. She wants to know about your dreams.
How does she know about my dreams?
The bowl. Yeah, what's up with the bowl, dude?
Yeah, I never thought about this. I guess it's their sign.
Something to do with their house? Yeah,
I guess
the
their
ring.
house
The
sign.
ring had like a bird on it, though.
Yeah.
Remember your training? What? To fight him?
He's about to go into a duel with the Reverend Mother, dude.
You dismissed my mother in her own house.
Come here. Kneel.
The voice, huh?
The voice.
Put your right hand in the box. Your mother bade you obey me.
Either you do it or I tell you to do it, so.
I hold at your neck the Gom Jabbar,
The Gom Jabbar.
poison needle. Remove your hand from the box, and you die. Silence.
That's cool.
Enough.
You did it, Paul.
If you had been unable to control your impulses like an animal, we could not let you live. You inherit too much power. You've been training him in the way.
In the way of the...
Where are the lightsabers gonna show up?
Goodbye, young human. I hope you live.
Thanks, appreciate it. So that was actually, like, I like the way they did that scene, because in the book, it's described, Paul describes it as like a burning sensation, as like his hand is on fire.
You're lucky he didn't die in that room. If he is the one, he has a long way to go.
The chosen
His sight
one.
is barely awakened, and now he goes into the fire.
The story of a chosen one.
We have done all we can for you. A path has been laid. Let's hope he doesn't squander it.
And she's part of like a cult religion.
Why the female thing though?
Yeah, they're all female. The Bene Gesserit, they're all like into the female thing.
That I could be the one.
You heard.
He was just standing right behind them.
We've been carefully crossing bloodlines to bring forth
The one.
a mind powerful enough to bridge space and time. So I believe he's here.
Did she breed the one? By the way, the day that we're watching this, Hans Zimmer announced that he's doing a US tour finally, so gonna try to get tickets to that.
Did he do the score for this?
Yeah.
They're fully moving.
Hmm?
They're like fully moving, huh?
Yeah. They gotta move planets now.
The whole house is leaving the planet, or like
Yeah, because now they gotta go to Arrakis.
this is not like their home planet. Like they
No, this is their home planet. They gotta go, but the Emperor signed them to go to Arrakis now and like settle stuff there.
Star Destroyers.
Shield.
Yeah, they use them. I hate sand.
Too fair.
Young master, how does it feel to walk on a new world? Exciting, to say the least.
Dude, there's just sheer scale of everything. It's so cool.
Google Translate.
Sick.
Ornithopters.
What are they shouting?
Lisan al-Gaib. Voice from the outer world. It's their name for Messiah. These people have waited for centuries for the Lisan al-Gaib. They see you. They see the signs.
They saw a skinny white boy and they were like, wait, he's the Messiah. He's the one. I wonder if they did like a miniature thing here. I know we keep referencing back to Star Wars, but like how George Lucas did Star Wars back in the day, you know what I mean? But nowadays they probably use CGI to create all this, yeah.
What do they say about this hellhole again?
To shower, you scrub your ass with sand, my lord. That's what they say.
That's what they say.
Candidates for housekeeper, my lady.
The interview process.
Show me your scrubbing technique.
What is your name?
Shut up, mapes, my lady.
The rest of you may go. Thank you.
You know the ancient tongues.
I know many things. I know that you have a weapon concealed in your bodies.
Uh-oh.
I must warn you, whatever you're hiding, it won't be enough.
The weapon is meant as a gift.
Isn't there a shot of him?
Do you know this?
Yeah, I guess.
Maybe that's just a trailer shot.
Trailer shot, yeah.
It's a make.
When you have lived with prophecy for so long, the moment of revelation is a shock.
Do you know what this is? And she was like, yeah, I know what this is. She was like, no, fuck, you guys are the ones.
I did not fully understand what just happened, to be honest, but okay. That makes sense.
Yo, look at me real quick, yo. Are Are you on that spice?
They're not that crazy. Their eyes are they're like glow, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, look at those palm trees. This is California.
Each one of these drinks every day the equivalent of 5 men. 20 palm trees, 100 lives.
Should we remove them? Save the water?
No, these are sacred. Old dream.
Our dream stuff, huh?
A lot of dream stuff. Dreams very
Is
important.
that a sandworm?
It is.
And most dangerous
The Shai Halud.
poor landscape.
Yo. This is like episode 2.
I was just thinking the same thing. Saved her life.
Why did he stop?
Hunter Seeker. The operator must be nearby.
You know, went quiet. It basically wasn't sensing him until it sensed movement behind him.
And the hunter seeker through a water pipe inside the walls. I don't give a damn about your honor. You want absolution? Go catch some spies. Your Grace.
I said
Wait,
he
that guy was sitting in the wall?
Yeah. He was like sitting in like the sewers or something.
And they killed him though?
Yeah.
The thing must leave.
What am I?
You could speak.
I have no idea what I'm looking at either.
Our pet doesn't understand your language.
Get out!
Oh, I guess it does.
Duke Leto Atreides means nothing to our order. But his wife is under our protection, and by extension, her son.
House Harkonnen would never dream of violating the sanctity of your order. I give you my word. We will not harm them.
Would you believe his word? This guy?
This guy is
this dude?
The actor is Mandor.
Yep. He's Luthen.
Luthen?
Yeah.
I recognize the voice from before,
Yeah.
but yeah. No,
He's got a
that's
very
his
distinct
face.
voice.
It's too much.
I said I would not harm them, and I shall not. And the desert takes the weak.
He found a loophole.
My Arrakis. I do.
I do.
That's the name of the movie.
So there's a Lego set of Dune, and it's him on like a very long stick.
His legs are that long, or
You know, he floats.
he floats?
He floats.
They shall suck at the abundance of the seas, and the treasure hid in the sand.
This guy loves his poems, huh?
Yes.
Nice umbrella, dude.
Yeah, he's got a little sassy umbrella, dude.
Sass. Gotta watch out for those wings.
Yeah, they're just flopping everywhere.
Take care of them, they're friends.
Duncan!
Hidden in the desert in a community called the Siege. Still
Okay. I was not really following the timeline there, but okay. He's already been here for like a
Yes.
month.
to 10,000 people. And there are hundreds of sieges.
Millions of Fremen. You were right.
The Harkonnen estimate was 50,000 on the whole planet.
I've never come so close to dying. There's no finer fighter in the Imperium. They fight like demons.
Desert power.
It's that spice, yo.
We're all cracked out.
Stilgar. Welcome.
Stilgar.
Hold. Thank you, Stilgar. Gift of your body's moisture. We accept it in the spirit in which it was given.
The positive thing.
I ask for this. Do not seek our sieges. Do not trespass in our lands. The desert was ours long before you came. So
That seems reasonable.
Yeah.
And you will never be hunted while I govern here.
that's very honorable. I must go. That's all I have to say to you.
Won't you stay?
That's ominous, huh? Said that shit and just dipped.
I don't like him.
That's a sand compactor.
My God, man, you've gone native.
Admire them.
They're fierce, but loyal. They're attuned to the desert. Part of it. It's part of them.
I like how he like fell in love with the Fremen culture.
I mean, that looks absurd.
It's an efficient way to move a big piece of tech.
You're the Imperial ecologist. Thank you for the still suits.
They are Fremen make. It cools the body and recycles the water lost to sweat. Inside the mask, you'll find a tube to allow you to drink the recycled water.
You sweat, you drink it.
Worn a still suit before?
No, this is my first time.
I am accepted in both siege and village. Now, Come and see the spice sands on which your livelihood.
Paul be knowing stuff.
Seems like he really might be the one.
The Lisan al-Gaib.
Why don't we just shield the crawlers?
Shield's a death sentence in the desert. It attracts the worms and drives them into a killing frenzy.
So no shields will be used today.
Wow.
Copy Alpha Zero. Initiating docking sequence.
I mean, something exciting is due to happen.
What's going on? It's one of the anchors. It's dead.
He's driving?
Yeah.
No one was ready for this, dude. That's crazy. Don't answer. Prediction. He's gonna get stuck out here? You're gonna leave him here? He's gonna have to survive and he's gonna find the people and then... King.
King.
Damn the spice! I want every man off that crawler now!
He's a different type of leader. Damn!
He's tripping balls, huh?
Yeah, bro, just huffing in that spice. I like the focus that to show that everybody has blue eyes there because they've been working with spice.
Everyone who lives there, yeah. You just get it. Oh? I mean, I'm a genius, huh?
Paul, what you looking at? There you go, yep.
I recognize your footsteps.
He told him that earlier. Oof.
May his passage cleanse the world and keep the road for his people.
Okay, this movie is much greater visually than I remember it being. Num num num. Thank you for this piece of machinery. Really appreciate it.
They just eat whatever, huh?
You cannot take such risks.
Yes, sir.
You have responsibilities.
I'm sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
Go.
Got off easy.
You know what will happen if I don't get spice production back on track?
I'm not here to take your part. Arrakis has seen men like you come and go.
Yeah, she don't care if you fail.
Take good care of your family.
Strange thing to say. I mean, are the Fremen humans? Like,
yeah, they are.
They're all humans?
Everybody's human. Everybody human.
No aliens in this, huh?
I mean, I guess we saw like a weird spider creature.
It's a psychoactive chemical.
He looks up, his eyes are just glowing.
He's like, your son, tripping balls for the next couple of hours. He'll be fine. Mom, I saw a vision of the love of my life. We gotta go out there and find her. She's out there.
Like a wet dream or something.
Oh?
Just go to...
Oh. With the Chris knife?
I know a knife is important. Somehow. Someone will hand me a blade. But I don't know who.
I wonder who's gonna give him a blade.
I know you're pregnant.
You can't know that. I barely know that. It's only been a few weeks.
He's freaky, isn't he? He's a little freaky guy.
He's a weirdo.
Atreides legions are the finest in the Imperium. Trained by Gurney Halleck in Duncan, Idaho.
So they're the Emperor's soldiers. That's why they have hair, because they're different people. They're the Sardaukar.
This woman is very emotional.
She's got a lot on her mind.
Ever since you brought him before your Reverend Mother, he hasn't been the same. He's distracted.
Made my son weird.
Weirdo.
Will you protect Paul?
Why are you having these thoughts?
I thought we'd have more time.
Have a good night, Master Paul.
Is that a shot?
Just for a calm sleep.
Look at some gigantic doors.
I should have married you.
They're not married.
No, it's like a It's like, cause she's like Bene Gesserit.
Uh-oh.
She just like was there to give him a son, you know, or give him like an heir.
Hope he's got his armor. Why was that not already on?
Oh, that's the maid dead. Ooh.
Who did that?
God in heaven.
The inside man.
That's so cool. Woo.
These shields are not very good.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Not very useful, are they? Jeez. Again, I just love how they do scale in these movies, just to show you how big these freaking things are.
You're getting wrecked.
Yeah.
No guns?
No. Yeah, I guess that's not.
It's just Game of Thrones.
More they're more blades-like.
I see that, but some of them, there are guns though. Like,
yeah, sometimes
they just agree to fight blade to blade instead of just standing back and shooting.
Oh my god, there's so many.
They all have these shields.
Everybody has shields on. That's not good. From both ends is crazy.
So, wait, the doctor is helping?
Harkonnens have my wife, Mana. They take her apart like a doll. A football. I will do what I can. And you will kill a man for me.
What?
Breathe out, and you will fill the air with poison. It will be your last breath. But if you choose your moment well, it will also be the Baron's.
Sending him on a suicide mission.
He's already dead.
Not the palm trees.
No, the sacred palms. Yeah. How are they? How does he get into the shields?
I guess if you just hit hard enough, maybe. I don't know. Duncan's that guy, though.
The fighting is confusing to me, but
the shields, yeah,
got taken. Look at that little face.
It looks like it looks like a baby. Damn.
No way he.
Duncan's a machine.
This ship's gonna blow up or something, like. No way they just let him walk out of there with the ship.
No, not that easy. They got the death ray on him. Yeah,
he's insane.
I honestly don't remember this movie going this hard, honestly.
Remove her gag.
He's about to knock him out.
He's like, good try.
Shut up.
How many punches is this guy gonna have to take?
Remove her gag.
Nice.
Kill him.
Me? Not the deaf guy.
That's simple. Nice.
Give me the knife.
That's crazy. They can control people.
So it takes just a little voice, or more of a dynamic voice, I guess.
Watch out for the worms.
Damn.
They were gonna drop him out here? This isn't even that far away.
It's all about scale. It doesn't look that far.
It's like right there.
But if you were gonna walk this distance, it will take you a very long time. Well, I guess we're only going one way.
And they have to like jump around and walk irregularly.
Yeah, that's like, yeah. It's kind of crazy because like in one night, everything's just gone.
It's literally like Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
In the north, they got slaughtered.
The Red Wedding.
Red Wedding too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice shot. Cinematography.
Dude,
You have a wonderful.
I don't want to hear that.
Oh yeah, they're cousins, by the way.
Huh?
They're cousins, by the way.
They're cousins.
Deliver my wife from Dragon.
Poor choice of words.
I said I'd set her free. That you could join her.
I don't want a technicality. Yeah, well.
Your son is dead. Your concubine is dead. Tonight the house of Atreides falls.
So a little tear come off her.
Come a little closer so you can hear what I say.
Just to remember your dad by something.
Can they feel it? Can they feel it through the voice? I guess so.
I don't even think they need to feel it. I think they just know, you know? That's the message. He's dead.
That too. Where was she this whole time?
It's not safe for you here.
Will you tell the great houses of the Landsrat how we were betrayed?
Ugh. Her eyes.
That's so freaky looking.
Dude, how is he alive?
He just floated up there. I think also the shield might have protected him a little bit. The one guy he was supposed to get, he didn't get. Here's a quick shot off Zendaya.
This is her role in the movie. Yeah.
Act like she's in like a fancy perfume commercial.
Why is she smiling like that?
Cause it looks cool. She's like, yo, look how cool this looks.
They're Power Rangers.
Yeah, it does kind of look like it, huh?
Woo! Is this? I knew it. Oh.
Holy war spreading across the universe like unquenchable fire.
The Holy War.
I see a holy war spreading across the universe like unquenchable fire.
We heard you, man. Said we heard you.
A war in my name! Everyone shouting my name! You did this to me! You Bene Gesserit made me a freak!
Jeez.
What would you even do in this situation? Like, your entire house just got wiped. You're in the middle of nowhere in the desert.
At the popcorn bucket? That is dinner.
Get all that moisture. Stop wasting all that water.
Were they buried?
Yeah, I mean, overnight, like, the sand would just kind of bury you. I think they started on top, and then the sand just kind of...
Stunk in. You could tell by the way he was flying.
I'm so sorry. Your father.
We know.
My Lord Duke.
Yeah, he's the king. Let's go.
That's crazy dick riding. That's just crazy.
Rise.
Swords with the Sardaukar. You know it.
Sardaukar. They got some hard words to say in this universe.
There's a lot of made-up names. You got the Sardaukar.
I mean, Star Wars too, but...
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got the Sardaukar, you got the Fremen, you got the Harkonnen, and then you have Paul and Jessica.
Yeah, I mean, what?
Arrakis could have been a paradise. The work had begun, but then the spice was discovered. Suddenly, no one wanted the desert to go away.
It's kind of crazy what she just said. She said they were looking for water under the sand, but then they discovered spice, and they were like, no. We don't want water.
Yeah.
We want some of that spice. There's something so interesting of seeing, like, greenery in this world, because you're on the sand planet. Everybody pitch in. We're all going to drink this anyways.
Suppose I presented the Emperor with an alternative to chaos. And the Emperor has no sons, and his daughters are yet to marry.
Oh?
Fremen speak of the Lisan al-Gaib.
It's me. I'm the goat.
That's got to inflate your ego at least a little bit.
I mean, yeah.
This movie goes hard. I don't know what I was thinking early on.
These are Imperial soldiers.
Yeah, the Sardaukar. Woo! You're fighting on their land, bro.
How do they do that?
Spice. Yeah, that's a good answer. Spice.
Oh, he's dying here.
No! Duncan!
I love that gesture. Dude, I got goosebumps right now, and I've already seen this movie.
No way this guy dies. Gonna lose your toes. I mean, like, how far does that laser go? That goes like the whole planet, dude. Like,
yeah, it goes pretty far though. Thank you, Duncan. Duncan, Idaho. Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Oh. Sorry.
you just read it on the screen.
Sorry.
Classic. Get in
Let's
a
go.
ship. Switch. The worm retractor.
Come here, big boy.
Oh no.
His name is Shai Hulud.
Yeah. Get him over here. That's gotta be so scary.
So they just eat anything. They hear a noise and they go eat it.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
Very nutritious.
You can see why they inspired the Doom bucket, right?
Into the storm.
Yep.
I mean, I can't see anything out there. I can't see anything out the window when they show that shot.
I like how the tech is also futuristic, but analog at the same
Not
time.
at all.
Yeah.
But, like, those dials.
Yeah.
There's the mind killer.
I don't know if saying that stuff is gonna make your ship stay together.
You know, that's all you can do.
Up the hill too.
I mean, they made so much noise that, you know, it attracts a certain beast.
And breathe through this.
So she's clueless, huh?
She never had to wear one. Yeah, this is her first time.
She's gonna be living on this planet. She probably should have gotten trained.
Well, the whole point was that they were never going to leave their palace, right?
Yeah.
Like, they were living comfortably.
Howdy.
Nope. Not Howdy. Remember Vision? That was Duncan because he had a vision of Duncan with the Fremen.
No.
We interrupt Dune for a quick Zendaya commercial.
To find our friend.
You have much to learn.
Jameis.
I will show you the ways of the desert.
We can't walk like regular humans. If we do, we're dead. We'll have to walk like the Fremen do. It's called a sandwalk.
That looks so annoying. Oh my god.
Let's get out of here. He's from.
Don't keep tapping it.
Run!
Screw the walk. Go, 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 go.
They're just in the open. Bro knows he's the one.
Ew.
Someone just distracted.
By setting off a thumper. Hey man, where'd you come from?
Is the leader guy?
Yeah.
They're weaklings.
Jamies.
Jameis is their friend. He will be their friend.
He will be.
My thumper saved his life. Go back to reason, Stilgar. He's not the one.
We have powerful friends.
Not anymore.
You will be well rewarded.
What wealth can you offer beyond the water in your flesh?
Yeah, they can't be bought. They don't need money.
The boy is young. He can learn our ways. But the woman isn't trained.
Got him. Well,
Why didn't you
pulled out the Glock.
Not have let you hurt my friends.
Oh, uh-oh.
You are quite literally the girl of my dreams.
I will not have them.
Yo, this is our friend.
You may not challenge a Sayadina.
Then who will fight in her name?
Jamis, don't do this.
I accept her, champion.
You still think Jamis is his friend?
Yes. He's seeing the duel, bro. Okay, he loses.
When you take a life, you take your own.
What does that mean?
Bro got cheats on. I think it means.
He does.
I think it means like, so once he kills, if he kills, he's gonna, mature. It's like, I read that as like his innocence being gone, because he still is like a kid, He hasn't killed anybody ever.
I don't believe you're the Lisan al-Gaib. But I want you to die with honor.
Yo,
Thanks,
babe. Yo, she played from the thing before, dude.
From the thing, dude.
It's made from a tooth of Shai-Hulud, the great sandworm. This will be a great honor for you to die holding.
Yo,
at least have some belief in me, damn.
Spectators are riled up.
They are excited.
Insane. Mom used the voice.
No, that's cheating. She's not allowed to do that.
This guy's friend.
May thy knife chip and shatter.
Huh?
May thy knife chip and shatter.
What?
This guy's nuts.
No yielding under the Amtal rule. Only death is the test of it.
Look at Paul trying to be a nice guy by letting him yield.
You're toying with him.
Paul has never killed a man.
Dude. Bro, he has to let himself get stabbed.
You still think friend? Peace out, Jamis.
They're all feeling him up.
You're one of us now. A life for a life. Come with us to Sitstaba.
The Emperor sent us to this place. My father came, but for the strength of your people. My road leads into the desert.
To the Dune.
To the Dune.
Desert power.
Desert power. Looks directly in the camera. See you in Dune Part 2.
She's so serious. I don't like his mom all of a sudden.
A lot of people, from what I heard from the Dune fan base, and I'm not like, I have like listened to the full book and I've seen the 2 movies. I wouldn't say I'm like huge into the Dune fan base, but a lot of people consider this book to be the hardest book ever to adapt. A lot of people are like, you can never adapt this into a movie, like it'll never work. Until this and part 2.
Hold on. So it's gonna be a trilogy, and there's one book that's
yeah.
The story is based on the one book.
So it's one book, and what this director Denis Villeneuve is doing, he did so part 1 and part 2 covered the first book. So whenever we see part 2, we're gonna get a complete story of the first book. And then his plan is to do a third movie for the second book, I guess, Dune Messiah. He has no other plans to go further. I think there's like weirdly like 20 plus books for Dune. But like I have been scouring on the internet, and it looks like that what the fan base is saying is that the original author Frank Herbert wrote like 6 of them. He wrote 6 books, right? Dune, whatever. And then his son, like Brian or something, just keeps writing like 20 spin-offs. And people are saying they're not very good. but he just keeps writing them. So technically, like in a Dune collection, there's like all these books. Also, some people say that if you're gonna read the Dune book, you can just read the first one, and you'll be fine with it. You don't need anything. So it's kind of like weird, right? When I was when I was trying to figure out like if how many Dune books I should listen to, I was looking it up, and some people were like, "You'd be fine with just one book. Just do the original Dune book." Some people were like, you could do Dune and Dune Messiah, which is the second book. Some people were like, you can do 7. So I'm going for only Dune and then Dune Messiah, and then that's it.
And wait, what was the plan? Say that again with the movies. The plan for the movies based
so
to the books.
This director, Denis Villeneuve, very accomplished director. Yeah. His plan, his vision is to do part 1 and part 2 that covers the
based on the first book, and then the third movie is the second book.
And he wants to do a third movie just to complete a trilogy where he does the third book. Second book. See. But besides all of the Star Wars references, you did say earlier in the movie that you're very interested in this movie, or
yeah, that was cool. I liked it.
Yeah, what'd you think as a first time viewer here?
So people complained about it being slow. I mean, the Zendaya stuff is just memes, dude.
It's a lot of slow motion for her, right?
It's just every shot.
It's a lot of dream sequences.
Yeah, the perfume commercial was on point there. But
did you feel the pacing? How'd that go?
I thought it was okay. I'm just trying to think like what the big moments were. Like there was like they all got murdered.
Yes.
That little fight at the end, I guess, is a big thing for him.
Yes.
Bunch of stuff in between.
I didn't. Surprisingly, maybe I just when I went to go see this movie in theaters, maybe it was like a late night showing, because I was one of the people that was on the side of like great visuals. My original thoughts on this movie was like great visuals, but the pacing not boring, but like the pacing is slow. I thought it could have been. But honestly, sitting here watching it with you for like my second viewing, maybe it's because I have Dune Part 2 also in my mind and the book. I'm sitting here and I'm like, you know what? The pacing is actually like fine. Yeah, there still are a little bit slow moments, but like the pacing's actually much better than I remember it being.
Did you feel like unsatisfied after your first watching?
No.
Okay.
No, because the movie literally starts Dune Part 1.
Yeah.
A lot of people in the theater, not in the theater, a lot of people online when this movie dropped complained. They were acting. The strangest thing, people were acting like they've never like heard of movies being separated into like separate parts. I don't know, like it was really weird. But no, I knew from the beginning that they were doing part 2.
Yeah, I was just curious if you felt that way because I mean, I guess it feels like a setup movie, really, for something more.
Yes.
Like, where like the story is now just started. Like, okay, now he's the chosen one is now like where he belongs, like in the desert. Yep. The desert people. It's like now he's ready to get on his journey. You know? So yeah.
So okay, so what's crazy about this is that this director made Dune, right? He made this movie. Dune Part 2 was not greenlit. It was not in the making.
And he still just structured it like this.
They made this on the hopes that this makes enough money back that the studio was like, you know what, this was a success. Let's give you another one. You know how they did Lord of the Rings back in the day? Peter Jackson, who did the Lord of the Rings movies, he went to the studio and they gave him 3 movies all at once.
Yeah.
He shot them back to back to back. This director had to like wait a week or 2 to see how this movie performs in theaters to be like, am I going to get to finish this? I had full confidence that they were going to because it was doing well and he's a really popular director and like it got good reviews. So like I had full hope, but there was still like a little bit of a doubt from people of like, this might just be like a big cliffhanger that we'll never see again.
I mean, yeah, that would be absurd, but yeah.
And also going off your point where you said this is definitely a setup movie.
Yeah, like you saying that, like this could not, obviously it can't stand by itself. Like
no.
Not at all, really.
I don't know if not at all, but it probably still can't stand by itself.
No, because it builds up way. The ending, builds up way too much. Yeah. Like there's so much expectation.
Yep.
Like,
and when this movie came out, the director himself said, this movie is very much a setup of the world, just how what you said.
Yeah.
And he said, in part 2 is when we really get to have fun. And then part 2 dropped, and people were calling it the best sci-fi movie ever made. So that's all I'm gonna say about that.
I gotta say, I always love movie shows when there's like the huge like overthrow or like destruction type thing. In like The Last of Us, like probably my favorite episode was the first one when it's just
we talked about this before.
Chaos, yeah. Like this one when they're all getting murdered. I mean, like it's like just insane. Like yeah.
The overthrow. Yeah. Did you have any like questions about like the story? I guess maybe
I thought I was gonna ask something before. Oh, so like they don't go into a ton like explaining the politics and like the structure of the houses. Like how many houses are there? Like is it just like
so
three? Now there's 2, or like is it like a bunch, or like there's like then like the empire is like its own separate thing, but like they're all part of it.
So
like, they all kind of
the empire isn't
the emperor.
The emperor, the way I kind of saw this structured as, the emperor is the president of like the galaxy, whatever, right?
Okay.
But everybody, all the houses are like Congress people. You know how people say that the president is just a head figurehead. Thank you. Jesus Christ, I couldn't think. Yeah, you know how people say like, so he is the leader, but he has to answer to the houses. Yeah. So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Wait.
So
wait, say that again.
So there is an emperor of the galaxy.
Yes.
He is like the president.
You're saying he has to answer to what the houses want too?
Yes. So like he can make a certain rules. Like he can send, he can take the Harkonnens out of Arrakis and then send the Atreides there. But like, there's probably other things that he has to answer to with the houses. And the whole thing people were saying is that he was afraid of the Atreides because they were just getting like more powerful. He just he saw them as like a threat, and that's why he created this honestly kind of big elaborate plan to get them to Arrakis and then kill all of them. It's very
them
elaborate.
To be there just to kill them. He couldn't do it like on their own planet.
I guess not. I guess not. And really,
it's because they didn't want the word to get out what happened. That
yes,
was a conspiracy, and they don't have like satellites there, so whatever they said.
And really makes sense. I mean, take them out of their home and kill them there, right? Like, why are you gonna go try to kill them at their own planet where they probably have the most defenses?
It is very interesting. You commented before, like the technology is very advanced and very not.
Yeah, it's really cool.
It is very interesting to see.
So it's a good blend.
It is a Game of Thrones, Star Wars mix to me. Like, they're all fighting with swords and stuff. So, but then, kind of have guns. Like every once in a while, like he pulled out a gun at the end, but like they didn't use them.
Yeah. You will in part 2. You will see some guns being used. It's one of those things that's
it's just weird to think about.
They prefer
because
blades.
We have evidence in real life when guns were invented, guns took over everything.
Yeah,
and people didn't fight with swords anymore. So it's just interesting how in this guns exist, but they're still using the swords. So
I think guns are just like hard to come by. Especially for the Fremen. I would imagine, especially for the Fremen, that'd be
for them. Yeah, but like for all these other well-established houses that are rich, they could definitely make tons of guns.
It's very cool actually watching this after I watched part 2 already, because I started picking up on more things that we can talk about in the future when we get to part 2. Me personally, I started picking up on more things, and also I really just need a reminder of how visually gorgeous this movie was, man. Like now, honestly, now that I sit back here, I'm just thinking, damn, maybe I just like didn't appreciate my theater experience that I had when I first saw it, because like I had like. I enjoyed it more here.
Some visions are true and some were not.
Which visions would you say are not true?
Jameis being a friend.
Okay, so here's how I read it watching the movie. He said in the vision, I'm a friend, I'm gonna guide you, follow me, I'll teach you the ways. And then he kills him, unlocking a new version of himself. And so maybe that's what he meant.
He learned the ways of their dual.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So it's not like not word for word, but it's not like exactly the same.
It's
happens,
vague
but
enough.
it happened a different way.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's not always literal. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But it was literal in the sense that like Duncan dies in the hallway.
Duncan did very much die in the hallway.
That kind of thing.
Duncan did very much die. I will say part 2, you start part 2, it starts 30 seconds after this one ends. You pick right up where you left off.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, so.
I mean, I already saw the whole story in all the visions. So
in all the visions.
He's going to be like.
But some visions are true and some visions are not.
He's like this. And then he's going to have an army behind him, and then they're going to go take over the galaxy or something.
May thy knife chip and
so they're going to like
shatter.
Rebel? Become rebels against the Empire and the Emperor. And it sounds a little familiar. I saw 0 lightsabers, so
we will see if you're accurate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really have a ton of interest in seeing this for no reason at all, really.
Yeah, what made you want to?
Just
new movie.
Here's a movie.
Let's see new movie. Yeah,
let's check it out. I guess.
Yeah,
there's a second one now, so
I can't wait. I'm wondering when the second one will be available for home streaming. I think it will be in like May. I heard.
Bring a setup. We'll go see it in theater.
See it in a theater.
Record the reaction during the movie.
IMAX screen. Yeah, there is a part of me that's like the filmmaking nerd part of me that's like a little heartbroken that we're watching this on a crappy monitor. Hopefully, when part 2 comes out, we'll be in a little bit of a different location, and there'll be a bigger TV that we can watch part 2 on. It did kind of a little bit break my heart here that we're watching these visuals on this monitor, but you know, it's for the video. So, final thoughts.
I liked it.
Dune part 1.
Looking
excited for part 2.
Yeah, excited. Yeah.
I'm excited for part 2 as well.
I thought it was unique. There was a lot of unique things in there, and I like the kind of Game of Thrones feel. So
yeah, all the games of who's gonna betray who. I like. One other thing that I really like about this franchise is the focus on the technology they use. They do a really good job of showing you all the little tech things that they use and how
it's
it
not,
works.
Like, magical.
Yeah, like it will like zoom in on a thumper and it will show you how like they set up a thumper and like how that stuff works.
Okay, one last thing. There was just some weird shit going on. The big bald guy who can float around, that weird little pet thing that they had.
Yeah, dude, they're bad guys.
There's just weird. Yeah, there's some weird stuff.
The bad guys.
Dude, when he was on the ceiling.
On one side, you have these big, fat, bald guys that kind of look freaky to look at, and on the other side, you have your heroes,
normal looking,
who look normal looking people. But it's kind of funny because the Harkonnens kind of look like people, but like because of they're so gray, they kind of look like aliens, right?
They always wear like the helmets and stuff too.
I think that was the goal of them when they made the Harkonnens. It was like to make them look kind of human, but kind of like a little bit monster like or alien like, you know. And I think they achieved that balance well.
Yeah, interesting. There's no aliens.
yeah, there was no.
No, okay. Last thing. Last thing. There's like how many houses over there? Like, is there a ton of houses, or
I don't know.
Can you not share that? Or?
I honestly I don't remember if the book lays out how many houses are there. Somebody that
like, there's like a bunch.
Shouldn't be able to tell.
Like they only mentioned like 3. I don't know.
I want to say there's like.
Really only like 3.
I don't know why, but in my head I always thought 5.
Well, now 4.
The Emperor doesn't count as a house.
Okay, so there's like the Emperor, but he has like his own army.
The Sardaukar.
Yes.
So they're not a house. The Sardaukar are just the Emperor's army.
I feel like you know.
And then the Emperor was like gonna work with the Harkonnens, and then the Sardaukar. That's why they all pulled up on the Atreides. The Atreides got fucked in this movie. They're not fighting for like a literal throne, but I think the idea was that Leto was getting so powerful. I know, so the camera seemed to have died. There it is.
Yeah, it's time.
It's time to wrap it up. We're about to wrap it up, but what I was gonna say, final point, is that it seemed like Leto was just getting powerful enough, and then the Emperor was just kind of threatened by him. That's the time to wrap it up. You will not be able to see our faces here at the end, but thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. Check out some of my videos, and I'll see you guys next time. We'll see you guys in a couple months for part 2. Peace.